Our immediate momentum is still to the downside, so it may still continue going down. Again, I knew that I was going to try to be popping that. That was basically a bear setup here, a bear trap. We broke it down and then continue going. Again, I'm managing my losses there. At least that was only 5 or 8 ticks. So again, we don't really have a change in immediate momentum. So now here we're going back down. Let's see a break here. Let's see if it continues going down. Or will it go up? Looks like it's trying to push itself up. Oh, that's good, Keith. Thanks. So it looks like it's going to try to push itself up here. Once that we see a break there it is. So now we have a change in immediate momentum to the upside. Let's see if we can get this right here. Let's set my.
Order filled.
Oh, that was really fast. Went right down. So we can bring it up here. See if we can get it up there. Looks like I might get stopped. Let's see if it's going to come back down. But right now it looks like it's not. So I'm going to put tighter stop. Looking at maybe 3-5 points here. Again, using the deviation levels as targets. So we can get 5 points. Let me bring the stop here to even it out. I got it. There we are. So now we're in profit again. Now that was a typical right here. If you're one of my students, this was a V1 setup, the very textbook V1 setup, right? We had a change in immediate momentum to the upside right here, and we pulled back V1, very good V1 setup, textbook V1 setup. So now here we are now testing this zone. 2750. Now look at that strong momentum, how they brought that down. Now people were expecting to go up. What happened? They got stopped out. Look at that. Straight down. So they tested back up here. Now they're going to bring this down all the way down here, I bet. Where is your entry? You can't really get into this thing. Look at that. It's just dropping like a bomb. So let's see. So it broke this. We had some support zone here, but now it just went right through it like butter, or knife cutting through butter. Look at that. Didn't even really hold back. Not even no resistance at all. So strong momentum to the downside. That's good. I was able to get 5 points out of here. Right there, it hit this this support, or not support, resistance zone. Hit that zone, went back down, strong. So again, we're hitting the VWAP here. Most likely the target, if I can get back a thing here, would probably be down here. One deviation or even this pivot point. Do I have a chance to make that? Is the question. You see here, I don't want to be trying to catch a falling knife here. Right now I'm in profit. I don't want to give it back. But you know, looking at the deviation zones here, it may. That's what I should have just taken one right here. But I want to see this pullback. I don't want to. This is kind of risky, so I'll be conservative now. Any news? In fact, there was no news. In fact, I checked that out. In fact, if before I even started, let me see. See, no news at all. Just blank. You usually see these what we call erratic movements every time. Usually on this time around, around this time 10 or 10:30 we reverse it. As you can see, we had up move. This is the time they usually reverse it back down, and then what they happen. So here, there might be a possible entry here. Again, the goal is down here, and I just want to see if I don't risk maybe a small risk here, but I'm gonna set this off and maybe at there. See, now it's going back up. See this. So I'm looking at maybe 41.25, but then again, it all depends on what they're doing here. This would be a good right here. Okay, so this is where I'm doing it right here.
Order filled.
There it is at 4201.25, and I'm looking at this. See if I can move this maybe down here, right to the pivot, and it's around another. There's some confluence with the deviation zone right here, so that's why that's a good target there, because it has a lot of confluence. You have the pivot point there as well as the deviation. That's around 0.70 minus 0.75. So what I'm going to do here, once it gets past this zone here, I'm going to bring up my stop loss here to break even. So I want to see if it's going to break here. That's all. I may as well do that now, so I don't get a loss here. Yeah, at least I get maybe +1. Then I have another chance. You can see it's bringing it. It's basically building a resistance zone here. Let's see if it breaks it. If it does, I'm still in profit, maybe 1 tick. At least it's not a loss.
Stop fill.
Okay, so I'm at 187. I'm gonna have another better opportunity, or maybe here, which I think will be great. A better entry with more points. You see, we have some swing high here, so let me bring this up here. Let's see, maybe around there. At 204, 4204 is my entry right here for a sell. Well, right below the VWAP. Let's see if I'm gonna get filled here. If not, we'll have to bring this down, because I'm trying to use this deviation level here right there. Let's see what it's gonna get. Let me see if I can get there. Use the deviation level here. Let's see if it breaks that one. Well, hopefully I get filled up there.
Order filled.
Here we go. Filled at a better price. And again, it looks like I need to get down here. Got in at 4203.5. Again, what is this type of setup? This is a V2. There's your textbook V2. Let's bring this stop here a little closer. It might be a little tight. Maybe it might go further up a little bit, but let's see. Can do the same thing over what it did last time, but I have more confidence it's gonna go further down. See if we can go back all the way down there. There we go. There's the break we need. And there it is. And basically, I'm done for the day. There's my profit of 462.50. Our goal is 300, and that's how you basically try to beat the past year evaluation. If I see this right here, my trade performance. Right there it is. We have a net gross of 462.50, net of 446. And like I said, if you can average between 300 to 400 a day, you'll eventually get that profit target of 1,500 and pass the evaluation and get funded.